Hey everyone, it's Mike with Detroit Grooming Company, and today we're shooting a video on beard butter. What is beard butter? I'll wait. I'm just kidding, I'm here for you. So let's talk about it. We have 6 total scents in beard butter, but before we go into the profile of each scent, let's talk about what constitutes a beard butter. Now we have heard some varying degrees of conversation, some of it highly aggressive, discussing whether or not butter should have beeswax in it or not, or should have a particular ingredient in it or not. So we're going to talk about beard butter as it started and how it morphed into what it is today. So back in the day, I would say right around when we started and launched our beard butter, we were one of the first companies with butter out on the market. Our butter was a little bit different. We added a touch of beeswax. And we did that initially to create a little bit of hold for the customer. We liked the way it felt. We thought you'd like the way it felt too. And the news was good. It did actually work out the way we wanted it to. And we've seen since then a lot of butters come onto market that both have wax in it and don't. So what is the advantage without wax? Well, without wax you get a nice creamy base that is made of different kinds of butters and base oils, or what we call carrier oils, and you can easily extract it with just a scoop of your finger. It's very soft, it's like a Cool Whip consistency. Our butter is a little bit stiffer because of that touch of beeswax, but it's the hybridization of that butter that gives it all those wonderful qualities, like keeping the nutrients directly up against the hair itself, the cuticle itself, and also down on the skin where beeswax doesn't block your pores, so you can get it down on the skin and not have any issue. So let's show you guys the consistency of our butters. Now, one of the main things or main ingredients in our butters that denotes it as a butter or defines it as a butter is shea butter. Shea butter is wonderful. It's been used for thousands of years for skincare and more. And this is something that we wanted to include in our butter so that you can get those benefits too. It's one of the most nutrient dense butters you can buy on the market, and included in here, it's joining other soldiers in a greater army to take care of your hair and skin. So let's take a look at the consistency of this butter. So as you can see, it's a little bit stiffer than what you would classically define as a butter, which is much softer and smoother. But this is great because it melts right out in your hand. So if you watch it here, we'll show you melt it right out. And this is what you'll want to do before applying it. So you'll see a nice sheen there. Put it right on top, and then comb or brush through. And now you've got your style, you've got a little bit of hold, and you've got all the nourishment you need in one jar. So it's pretty incredible. In talking about the different kinds of butters and how they're made, whether they're whipped or not whipped, ours is direct pour. We hand pour every single jar and inspect it before we ship it out as well. So you have good quality control on these butters. Again, nutrient dense. You have some of the same carrier oils that are in our grooming oils right here in this butter as well. So again, part of a greater army. We include olive oil, the beeswax of course, and coconut oil in here. The shea butter, of course, setting it apart from any other type of butter or oil. So we have 6 scents as I described. This one here, the one I just used, this one is the Belle Isle. This is orange and lavender, and this does more than just give you nutrients to make your hair softer or keep you well nourished. It's actually a highly reparative solution. So the orange, the citric acid in the orange essential oil breaks down that first layer of skin and allows the absorption of lavender. And lavender is anti-inflammatory and does a myriad of other things for your skin as well, and allows the absorption of all those other oils as well. So if you have a cut, scrapes, burns, anything like that, this is that powerful that you can use this for many different things. Another popular butter we have is called the Traverse City. Traverse City is cherry tobacco, so it has soft notes of both cherry and warm pipe tobacco as well running throughout. Again, very soft, not offensive. A lot of cherry tobacco type products have like a candle-like scent to it. It's really punchy, especially that tart cherry on the end of it. This is a lot sweeter and warmer, and it's got a nice soft tone to it. Next up we have our Leland. Leland is mango lime, and it's a wonderful marriage of those two scents. It's very spring-like, reminds you of warm weather, and of course something you put on that imparts confidence or good feeling. So mango lime is very open in comparison to some of these other scents. So if you like something that's a little bit on the fruit note side, that lime carries through, and the mango is wonderful. It sets it off just right. Our next one up here is our Orchard Lake Butter, and this one is orange and vanilla. Who doesn't like a creamsicle, right? Well, this is like having a creamsicle on your face without the trouble of it being sticky and disgusting and attracting ants. This one is super good for you, again, and soft notes. The vanilla is very soft tone of vanilla. Again, not really sharp how you'd expect some sweet scents to be. Black is our next one. So our Black Edition butter, and I got a nice shiny label here. This one is cedarwood amber, and it has kind of a bourbon bite to it. Out of all the butters we have, this is probably one of the most manly scents that we carry. It's very musk-like, but again, on the spicy side, I would say, and with a slight bourbon bite to it. This one here is my personal favorite. Last but not least, our most popular butter. This one is Corktown. So this one is pipe tobacco and cedarwood and vanilla. And it's a great marriage of all the scents. Like I said, we don't have anything that's really offensive and super strong. This is another soft pipe tobacco scent. It's wonderful. It can be used daytime or nighttime, and again imparts a wonderful bit of confidence for you before you walk out the door. So this has been our video about what exactly is butter. And I do want to say this, again, our butter is kind of a hybrid butter. It's not a balm. It doesn't have enough beeswax in it to call it a balm. It doesn't have any sheep fat in it, which is lanolin, and that would also denote the fact that it's a balm. This is a straight butter with a touch of beeswax to help hold and help keep those nutrients close to the face so they absorb into the hair and skin. So if you have any questions, make sure you throw them down in the comments section. We'll get those taken care of for you. Don't forget to follow us on our social feeds, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Detroit Grooming. And of course, my handle on Instagram is Detroit Grooming _Mike, so you can follow me there. Don't forget to subscribe here as well to get alerts and notifications about more how-to videos or videos like this where we talk a little bit about our product. Thank you very much for joining us today. See you next time.